Hey, hi guys, welcome back. So today we will understand the concept of string addition. So how we can add any two or more than two strings. So we can add strings by using concat method, by using plus operator. We can use join method, subsequence and substring. So these four methods we are going to understand in this session. So in the last two sessions, we have completed these methods: equals method, equal to operator, concat, length, isEmpty, and trim. So concat we already have seen, but today I will again re-explain you because it is a most important, right? So we should be aware all the method of string, right? So first I will start from this concat and plus operator. Let me create one class here. So I'll create a class with the name of test string methods. Else we can say string method part 2. String method part 2. Now I'll create one main method. So what I'll do, I will take a string first. String s1 is equal to, I will give some name here. Let's say I'm giving Andrew, right? This is a string, right? Now I will take one more string. S2, right? I can say here I can take a name Peter, right? So I have taken two string. Else you can say we have created an object with the help of string literal, right? So far I have created two string, right? Now we will understand how we can use plus operator. We already have seen in the first session of string, but again today I will explain you because it is a very important interview question. So that's why I'm taking one more session on it. So let's say I want to use plus operator, then how we can use it. So first I will use this system.out.println sysout. Now I want to add both the string s1 and s2. So how we can use s1? Now I will use plus operator and then I will use s2, right? Now we can run this program and see the output. See, it is printing Andrew Peter, right? But space it is not giving, so we can put some space here. Now see, Andrew Peter. So this plus operator is working as a addition, means it is adding to a string, right? So let me give one more scenario. Sysout. Now I want to add some number as well. Let's say I have taken this string, first string. Now I will give I will use this plus operator and then I will give some number here, right? Now what would be the output? Let me write output here. So what it will give an output? Since we are using plus operator here, it will concatenate the same number along with this string. So let's run this program. It will give an output Andrew 10. Let's run this program. See, it is appending, right? This number 10, it is appending because we have used this plus operator. See all the scenario, this is very important interview questions. They will give you some scenario like this only, and they will ask you output. You will have to give an output, right? Now I will give one more scenario. If I would say, uh, like we can take a string one, first one, this S1, and now I want to give two number. I will use this plus operator, and then I will use 10 some number, and then again I will use this plus operator, and then I will give some another number, right? Now what would be the output? Now again it will give an output. First it will print this string Andrew, and then it will just append it. It will not add the numbers. It will just append like Andrew 10 20, because we are using this plus operator first, right? So before any number, you if you are using this plus operator, then it will just concatenate. It will not add. It will just concatenate along with this string. This string, right? So if I'll run this program, then it will give an output Andrew 10 20. See in the output, right? Now again we can take one more example. There are so many scenarios, so I will try to explain you almost all the scenarios which interviewer ask, right? So now what I'll do, I'll give some number first, and then I will use the plus operator and then string, right? So let's say here we have given this plus 10 plus 20, right? So now I will use this plus 10 and plus 20 first, and then again I will use this plus operator, and now I will add this string. Now what it will give an output? Now it will add these two numbers, and then it will concatenate this string. Why? Because here we are not using plus operator before this number 10, right? So it will add both number, and then it will concatenate this string. So now output will be 30 and then Andrew. So let's run this program and see the output. See, it is printing 30 and then Andrew, right? I'm writing output here as well. Control Z. Right? So we have seen so far here. Now we can take one number before and one number after, and in between we can use a string and see the output what it will print. So let's say I'm taking one number, and then I will use plus operator, and now I want to print this S1, right? S1. Again I will use this plus operator and then 20. Now tell me the output. At this time, what it will do, it will print this number 10 and then string this Andrew, and then it will append this number 20. So now output will be 10 Andrew 20. So let's run this program. See, output is 10 Andrew and 20, right? Now I'll give 2 to 3 more scenarios. System.out.println means this out, right? So now let's say I'm taking S1 taking this S1 or S2, you can take any string, right? As of now, I'm taking string 2. String 2 plus we can say 20 divided by 10. Now tell me the output. So at this time, what it will do, it will divide these two numbers first, and then whatever the result of here after dividing, it will concatenate with this string, right? So after dividing this number 20 divided by 10, so now we will get output 2, right? So that 2 number, it will concatenate with this string S2, Peter. So now output will be Peter 2. See the output? Peter 2, right? Peter 2. So we can see another scenario. So if I can say I'm taking string 2 again, and now I want to multiply two numbers, right? Now, so first it will multiply these two numbers 20 and 10, and then whatever the output will come after multiplying these two numbers, it will append with this string S2. So now, so once we will multiply, then it will be 200, and that 200 number will append with this string Peter. So output will be Peter 200. Let's run this program. See output Peter 200, right? Acha, you have seen it is giving some space here, right? Why it is giving space here? Because I already have given some space here in the string 2. That's why it is giving some space. If you remove this space, then now it will remove the space here as well, right? Now so far we have seen this plus operator, and this we have seen along with this divide and multiplication. Now we can check with subtraction as well. Now if I want to print this S1 plus 10 and minus 5, see, so minus any number will not be allowed. It will give an error. See, it is giving an error. The operator minus is undefined for argument types string int, right? So it is not possible, right? Why it is not possible? Because what it will do, it will print some this Andrew 10 and then minus, so it will not, like plus means it can concatenate, right? Plus operator can concatenate, and division will also work, multiplication will also work, but this subtraction minus will not work. It is not possible in terms of string, right? So it is not possible. So if any interviewer will give any scenario like this, then you can say it will give an error. It is not possible to print the outputs, right? So now, so far we have seen the plus operator. Now I will show you concatenate in one line. So if I want to concatenate these two strings, then how we can concatenate? I already have explained you in the first session of string. You might be remember how we can use. If you don't remember, then I'm explaining you one more time. So here, if I want to concatenate S1 and S2 both, then how we can do? First, I will use this string 1, right? dot. Now I will call to concat method. It is a predefined method. It is defined in string class. String is a class and this concat is a method of string class, right? So I will call this concat and now concating to this s2 string, right? So now it will concatenate, right? I will give some space here. So let's run this program. See, at the end it is concatenating. So how this is how you can use this concat method and plus operator as well, right? Now we will see one more scenario, join method. So what join method will do? First I will show you the syntax of join method. Here only I'm writing syntax. So what is the syntax? Syntax will be like this, join, right? Here it will be char sequence, char sequence. After that we can use delimiter. I will explain you in the coding how we can use a delimiter, and then comma and then char sequence again, char sequence, and then here will be three dot. The meaning of three dot is argument, means where argument, there you can pass any argument, right? And elements. So this is the syntax of join method. So now we will see in the coding, but this join method, right? This join method is a like it is a static method. This join method is a static method which is written under string class, right? So it is a static method which concatenate the given elements with the delimiter, right? And return the concatenated string, right? So I will show you how we can concatenate along with this join method and how we can use the delimiter, how we can use this char sequence, right? So I will show you in the programming, right? But you can understand, you can make remember this join method is a static method which is written under string class, right? And this join method actually it was included in Java JDK 1.8 version, right? So we will see in the coding how we can use join method in coding. Here I will write here it is a static method so that it will be remembered to you. Static method, static method of string, right? It is a predefined method and a string is a predefined class, right? So now we can see how we can use join method, right? So far here, let me write plus operator, operator, and here I will give some space. This is a concat method, concat method. Now we are going to see join method. I'm commenting like this so that it will be clear. Means this code is for plus operator and this is for concat and this is for join. So how we can join? System dot out dot println sysout, right? S1. So see here in the syntax it is saying char sequence. So I will take char sequence. Char sequence I am going to take this. This is a character sequence, right? We can say it is a char sequence, right? So character sequence I am taking this reference variable. S1, right? S1, and then this join method, since it is a static method, then it is belongs to class, right? So here I will not call directly method, right? I will call along with this string class only, right? So how we can use here? I will not use first this um reference variable. I will call first string dot join. Since it is a static method, so I will use class name first and then static method, right? So how we can join? So first we will have to use this delimiter. So delimiter you can use anything, right? Likewise, I am using this comma, right? So instead of comma, you can use the colon, semicolon, or any alphabetic number. You can use anything, right? In the delimiter, right? I am using this comma, right? Again, in the arguments we can pass these string 1, string 2, right? And you can use n number of string, right? So let's say I will use here s1 comma s2, right? And let's run this program. See here, this is a delimiter, this comma which we have used, right? So this is printing like this. So you can use n number of arguments here. So here we call to this string class first, because this join method is a static method, right? Which is written under this static class, right? So what we will do? We will call to this string class and then this method, and then we will pass this delimiter. In the delimiter you can pass any symbol, right? And then comma, and then we will pass the argument, right? So arguments, in the arguments it's not necessary to take only two, we can take n number of string argument here. Let's say I am taking one more string, right? So now I will take one more string here, one more argument I will take, comma s3 as well. Let's run this program. See, right? So whatever the argument you will pass, this delimiter, this comma will add after each and every argument, right? After each and every string. So if I'm removing this comma and I'm putting this colon, then it will now it will use colon after every string. See here, colon. So likewise, you can use anything as a delimiter in the delimiter, right? You can use this slash as well, this pipe as well, you can use, right? See, it is adding this pipe. So this is how you can use the join method, right? Now, so far we have completed three things. One, plus operator we have used, and we have used second concat method. Third, we have used this join method. Now we will see the char sequence, or we can say not char sequence. Now we will see this subsequence, right? Let's see this subsequence method. How we can use the subsequence? After subsequence, we will understand substring. So here I'm gonna use this subsequence method. So how we can use a subsequence? In the subsequence, let me take one string first. Let's say I'm taking a string, we can say here string str is equal to, we can say this is string, right? this is a string which I have taken for this subsequence, right? Acha, first, why we use subsequence? What is the use of subsequence? So basically, it is used to retrieve a new character sequence that is a subsequence of given sequence, right? So that's why we use subsequence. Means it is used to retrieve a new character sequence, right? Of that subsequence of given a sequence, right? So basically it retrieves a new character sequence. Whatever the string you will take here, it will retrieve a new character sequence from this string, right? So if anyone will ask you why we use subsequence, then you can say it is used to retrieve a new character sequence of given string, or you can say given character sequence, or you can say given sequence. You can say anything, right? See, so I have already taken this string. Now, how we can use the method subsequence? So first I will use this system.out.println, and then this reference variable of the string str dot. Now we will call to method subsequence. See, in the last we have a subsequence method. So what all parameter we can pass here? It is saying in integer we can pass two argument, one begin index and one is end index, right? Whatever the char sequence is required to fetch, to retrieve, you can use begin index and end index, right? So let's say this is a string, right? And it will store like this, like index wise. So index wise it will consider like 0 1, like this, 0 1 2 3, and space also will consider as an index, right? So 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13. So there are total 13 there are total 13 character, or you can say 13 index. So index always will start from 0, right? And this whatever the space you have been given between two word, that space also will consider as a character, right? So now argument we can pass, one is starting and one is ending. So let's say I'm passing here 2, and this is the starting index which I'm passing 2, and ending one week I will pass here 8, right? So what will be the output? So 0, since I have been given here index 2 number, so it will start from I. Why I? Because it will start, this index start from 0, right? So this is a 0 1 2. So I have given number 2 index here, so it will start from this I, right? And end index is 8. So let's count: 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So 8 is coming on, let's say not 8, I will give 9, because before s we have some space, so you will not understand. So now I will take here 9, right? So at the end, suppose that if this 9 index value is coming on this t, right? So it will print lesser value, right? Means it will consider n minus 1, right? Total number of character minus 1, else, or you can say total number of index minus 1. So initial character it will take correct, but at the end, since suppose that this 9, right? this 9 index is coming at here, like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 is coming at T, right? So it will not print T, it will print S only, right? Since it is considering n minus 1, right? So let's run this program. So output will be I I and I and I and S. So let's run this program and see the output. See, I and S, right? I means is. It will print this is, and then is, and then this S. So it will take all the sequence, like in between all, it will take all the sequence, right? Sequence of string. So since I have used, uh, let me give you one more example. Let's suppose I am not giving here 9, I will give here 9, 10, 11, 12. So let me give here 12, right? Now see, since beginning index is I, right? Here I. This is a second index, right? And ending one I have given for this n, right? 12 index. This is a ending one. So in between both index, it will print all the sequence. Whatever the sequence will come in between beginning and ending index. See, it is printing is, since I have taken 2, so it will start from 0, 1, 2. So it will start from here, right? It will start printing the character from here, and it will print till this I, because this 12 index is coming at n, but it will not print n. It will print just before n character. Till before n character it will print, right? So this is how we can use the char sequence, subsequence, right? This is a subsequence. So subsequence is used to retrieve a new character sequence from this string, right? Now we will use substring. Substring. Substring method, right? So how we can use substring method? Substring method, in the substring there are two things. Let me show you. System.out.println. Let's say I'm taking this string only. String str dot substring. So see, there are two substring, right? There are two substring method. This is also a substring method, and this is also a substring method. So in the this first substring method, it is here it is passing only one argument, right? Int begin index. So here you will have to pass only begin index. So once you will pass the begin index, it will start printing from there only. So let's use this first substring method. So suppose that it is saying first substring index we need to pass. So let's suppose that I want to start from this is, right? So we can check 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So I want to begin from here. It is coming at index 5. So I will pass here 5. Now see the output. See, is string. So after once I will start from here, then it will give all the output. It will start from here, and whatever the string will be there after this index, it will print here. So if you want to write something here, this is string method, then it will print method as well. See, it is printing is string method. Means it is a beginning index. So whatever the beginning index we will pass here, it will start from there and it will print till end whatever the string will be there, right? So this is how we can use first substring method. Now we can see the second one. Again str dot substring. So now we are going to use this one where we will have to pass two arguments. One is begin index and second one is end index, right? So let's use this begin and end index. So begin, you can say you can give any of the index. Let's say I want to start from this S. So S is coming at index 3. So I will pass here 3, right? And end I want to do it at 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13, 14. So let's say I am giving 14 end index 14, right? So it will print till G only because G at index 13. So it will print till 13 index. So let's run this program. So output here, output will be, let me write output here as well. Mhm. Hmm. So output will be, it will print, it will start from 3 index. So 3 index will be here since it is starting index 0. So third index will start from S and it will print till here, till 13 index, right? S is string. So whatever the end index you will provide here, it will, suppose that you have given end index 14, so it will print till 13 index, not 14, right? So this is how we can use both the substring method, right? So I can show you one more example. Sys out, right? So suppose that here we have given this 3, right? So here we can again give 3 comma. If I want to pass some any minus, this minus value, right? So that index will not contain any minus index, right? So it doesn't contain, so that's why it is giving an error. And what it is saying, the method println in the type print stream is not applicable for the argument intent. Means it is not applicable, this minus, right? But if I want to pass the argument 0, 0, suppose that I want to pass beginning index is 0 and ending index is also 0. If I want to pass, then sorry, I haven't used this, sorry, here I haven't used this method. That error was correct actually. So here again I will use substring, right? And first index, let's say I'm giving 2 and here I want to give this -1, right? And here I want to print str dot substring 0, 0, right? So let's run this program. See, so if you are using this minus, right? If you want to get the substring at index -1, ending index -1, then it is not possible. It will throw an exception as string index out of bound. It is saying begin to end -1, length 21, means it is not possible, it is out of bound exception it will throw, right? So this -1 is not possible, means minus value, minus index will not be possible, right? It will give an error that string index out of bound exception, right? But once you will print this 0 0, if you want to get the string at index 0 and at end index 0, then it will print blank. See, it is printing blank here after this here. This is the output for this, but for this one it is printing blank, right? So this is also not useful, right? So this is how you can use plus operator, concat method, join method, subsequence method, and substring method. In the substring method we have two substring method, so you can see the use case of these two substring method. So I hope you understand these methods. This is very important for your programming, for when you will start creating a framework, and if you are start writing a script, then these methods will be very important. So once you understand the basic concept, then only you will be able to write a script, right? So thank you guys, I hope you understand.